Hey guys, welcome to Blue Dragon Distro Podcast with Kane and Lynnee, where we discuss games, technology, and basically anything we want. Hey everybody, what's up? This is Lynnee.
And this is Kane.
So sorry about having not been around MIA in action, I know. But on today's podcast, we're going to be talking about Nathanos, unfortunately, and me, I'm going to be talking about a few characters who I can't stand. So yay, positivity.
Maybe positivity. That just sounds negative.
I know. It's positivity negative. There you go.
Yeah, and maybe we'll talk a little bit about Bastion and what's his name with the Lightbringer. I don't know.
Oh yeah, the new cinematic that just came out from Blizzard.
Well, we'll start with your part. So go ahead. What's the characters you don't like?
I don't like... I don't want to say because it's so mean, but I don't like, what is his name? The guy for the Worgans. Glenn? Is his name Glenn? Greymane. Greymane, yeah. I can't stand him.
Why not?
Because I get it. Your son was murdered by Sylvanas. But Sylvanas is awesome, so you're just going to have to deal with it. And then, no, because I just finished doing the alliance part for the, what is it? The war campaign for Battle for Azeroth. I just did the alliance part, and if you pay attention to obviously you gotta pay attention because you gotta complete it. After Saurfang gets killed by Sylvanas, you have to report back to Jaina, and then go to Greymane, which he's on this bridge or whatever, getting ready to pounce with his little Worgen buddies. And, he's like, oh, she escaped. Grr, grr, grr. It's like, dude, just let it go. You have to heal for yourself, man. You have to heal from within.
Yeah, but you got to think about all the stuff they've been through. I know. Legion and everything?
Yeah, but then all the stuff that they gained, too. They're back with the Alliance, but they was more grr, grr. And now it's yeah, you're with the Alliance, dude. Also, another character who I cannot stand. Sorry, Alley people, but I cannot stand, which it's funny, these people are on the Alliance side, Anduin.
Okay, the king. Why not? You have issues. Why the king? What's up with the king?
I love the voice actor, dude.
You like the voice actor, dude.
He is so, because I follow him on Twitter.
You probably think he's hot too. Go ahead.
But that's besides the point.
I like how you change the subject.
That's besides the point. Anduin has annoyed me since literally, I would just want to kick him when I would be on the line.
Why? He did freaking mass res on the whole, army.
I don't care if he did all that. He's just a pansy. I just can't stand him. And he's just oh, it's dude.
Then why you play Alliance tunes?
I play Alliance tunes because my children have called to be on the Alliance.
Bullshit.
And I have, I gotta, those are my children on the Alliance side. I can't sit there and say that I hate them because most of them are actually, I have, few of them are human and I'm still working on my gnome fear. So I've created the gnome, so I'm working on her a little bit, and I'm kind of getting a little bit of appreciation for the gnomes. And so I just don't like him. I didn't like him especially in Pandaland. He was annoying to me because it was we get there and he'd be like, oh, well, I'm sorry, but I gotta go. It's dude, no, get your butt back here. We need you. What are you doing with your life? Come back here. And he was just annoying. Yeah. It's not really valid reasons in anybody else's, point of view, but in mine, it makes sense for Anduin. Oh, and since you guys are saying, oh, I just hate on the allies, I don't hate on the allies. It's just a few of them. There are people on the Horde.
You really ever hear the Horde? But go ahead.
No, I didn't like Vol'jin. Vol'jin got on my nerves. He was another one. I was just dude, when he died, I was kind of okay.
Well, that's because you knew Sylvanas was going to come in, and that's why you want her.
Because I'm
you're Sylvanas loyalist. That's the problem.
I'm for the Dark Lady. I don't care if she no, I do admit she does do some crazy stuff where you just yo, chill, you need a hug. But she is just awesome to me. She's been awesome since I started the game. I get excited when my character has to go in front of her and just she's hurting though. She's really hurting. She really is. She needs therapy and she's hurting. Mm-hmm. That's all that is. It's all that pent up anger. And then think about it. You know, you got your sisters who are on the pansies of the Alliance side. It's kind of yay, you're on the Alliance side.
All right, who else you don't like?
And on the Horde side, since we're speaking on the Horde side now, and it'll go into our next conversation, is Nathanos. I can't stand him. I would spit on him every time I seen him with my character because I cannot stand him. I do not. I think he would have, even though people are saying, yeah, well, he may have been in love with Sylvanas. Good for him. Sure he was. He would probably throw Sylvanas off a cliff just to gain that glory. I just feel that from him. He's just annoying to me too. I don't like the way he talked to my characters, and I don't like his presence. He's just annoying to me, and it's just like, go away. Why? And then I look at the little dark lady and be like, why? Why him? Me. You could pick my character. I'll be next to you. You'll be awesome, But no.
Unfortunately, it doesn't work like that.
I know, but you have him, and it's just like, oh, God, it's you again. Why are you still breathing? But, yeah, you want to go on? Because I've been rambling on for...
for only 6 minutes.
How many minutes? Yes.
Normally, I talk the most of you.
No.
Yeah, I do.
I
know. Anyway, talking about Nathanos, I normally don't go into like how Lynnee goes into. I normally talk about the game itself.
Oh, I tried stabbing with my character, but it just didn't work either.
Yeah, thank God.
Didn't work. I was like upset at myself. I was like, can't you do it?
So yeah, but if you guys have, by the way, this is spoiler alert, so please like skim through this, I guess, or something like that if you don't want to hear it. But in the PTR, now they have Nathanos, I think, as a world boss, when I heard like 2 weeks ago. So now he's killable.
Yes, and I may actually join it. If there's like a raid, I may actually join that raid just to kill him several times. Just him. He's the only one. It's like I need him to.
You see, somebody has issues. Anyway.
So, and that's the only spoiler from really Shadowlands. No, but Shadowlands.
Okay, when we talk about Bastion, even though I can't remember one of the characters' names.
But I wanted to watch the cinematic for the little cinema mini piece for it because I like watching them. But then I was like in my head, it's like I don't want to be spoiler alert for anything Shadowlands. But I was just like, you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna watch it. So I watched it, and it was just that's another one. I never liked Uther.
Yeah, but you don't even know Uther like that.
On the Alliance side, yes, you do.
You do?
If you're playing Alliance side, if you're on the Alliance side and you don't know who he is, what is wrong with you? Okay. He kind of got on my nerves too. Well, a lot of the lines get on my nerves. Before
we go too far on that, so there is some little concern about Nathanos though, even though I think, you would care about it.
And we don't get to kill him or he survives or he escapes somehow?
No, not that. I think he's dead. That's it. He's dead. But no, the thing is, like, for example, like you're a Sylvanas loyalist, right?
Yeah.
So the thing is, you did the whole quest line to like not show your loyalty, but pretty much you're on the side of Sylvanas, all that, you help her, all that stuff. But then when you go and kill Nathanos, though, there's no either, I guess, mention of it, repercussion of it, nothing.
Because Sylvanas, she came to her senses. She doesn't really care for Thanos.
Huh? Where you got that from?
So why would she care if we kill him? She wouldn't care.
No, but Nathanos himself, because he's like, we were loyal to Sylvanas. Why are we trying to kill him now?
Oh, because it's Nathanos. We don't like you. We're loyal to Sylvanas, not you. So go sit down and take 2 seats.
It's okay.
I can't stand him. Like, even when he was brought in, I was like, who's this guy? Ew.
It's okay. There's been some reports about that like people would kill him. They were Sylvanas loyalists and there's no mention, no repercussion, whatever. And, a lot of people don't, feel sad because it's like one of those things.
I don't. If he dies, I don't.
No, not about the death part. Because think about it. It's like they felt like finally Blizzard was giving them a choice to make a difference in WoW, where their story would be slightly different. And now it's like Blizzard took it back in the expansion.
But maybe they are going to allude to it later, just not right now. It's like, you think about it, with everything going on and people getting laid off and all this other stuff, maybe they didn't have time to put that piece in, but who knows, with the other patches, they may do it.
Oh, no, I'm not saying no.
But I just think everybody with WoW, they just quick to criticize, and it's kind of like,
well, this is a PTR. This is something they're going to release, and they were expecting at least something.
But at the same time, it's like I'll say, like with like theater, people don't realize it's like whatever you see on stage, no matter how bad it is, there's so much work that's put into it behind the scenes and everything. And it's like I've come to an appreciation for everything that, Blizzard does with WoW, because it is a lot. If you really look at it, it's like, whoa, this is a lot. And I think that people are just quick to jump and complain. And it's just like, at least we got a game this year. They could have been like, hey, we're pushing it back like everything else in this year.
Well, I'm hoping it's not one of those things where people will start saying they probably should have pushed it back 1 year.
Yeah, but then you got the people going, oh, I hope they better not. It has to come out this year, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, oh my God. It's like,
it doesn't have to. I mean,
I've seen posts and I've seen stuff people saying, oh, it better come out this year. This is the only thing that's going to keep me happy for this year, or some BS like that.
I mean, but in my, opinion, I don't think it's a bad thing if they do delay a game. You know what I mean? It's better for it to be good than messed up. But that's my opinion.
Quality over quantity.
Yeah.
But another slight, you may not care news. I am almost exalted with Proudmoore. I'm happy about that. I got like one little bar left and I'm so like hyped. I'm like, yay, I finally did it before they not take it away, but it's like I want to get it before they do weird stuff. So I'm really happy about that. Congratulations to me. Yay, because I'm going to get it in there soon.
Yeah, but still, like I said, in the patch though, they were going to like get rid of the reputation crime.
I know, but I wanted to do it the way it was supposed to be done. Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's your pet.
A dog farted.
Why you're not even supposed to say it like that, right?
Well, he did. He's just, and you know what? He's just chilling. Like what? It's natural. Just breathe it in.
All right. So anyway, well,
God.
You're dealing with that issue.
Oh my God.
So we want to talk a little bit about the Bastion cinematic, right?
Yeah.
So what do you think about it?
I thought it was nice though, and it was really, really cool and beautiful as always. They always are, and I'm really interested and excited to learn about these people. I'm not gonna say their names. I'm gonna probably butcher it anyway, but they seem really, really cool. But it makes me wonder. It's like that's supposed to be heaven, and then the vampire-looking ones are supposed to be hell. But then why are the vampire ones supposed to be hell? Because it's like, what? Vampires are cool.
Well, I don't think it's hell. I think the Maw is more the hell. So I think you're talking about, I think they called them the Kyrians? Yeah. Right? These are the facts on Kyrian. I think that's what it is. But anyway. But then they called them the Ascendant.
Yeah. And And who maybe somebody have, because there are always people who have expected Uther to just be like, nah, let's throw him in the Maw. Let's throw Arthas in the Maw.
Well, you're not explaining everything. So what's going on in the cinematic, which I think was kind of bad, but once again, spoiler alert for all that. But if you saw the cinematic, this part, the last part I'm going to describe to you, you may not know. So pretty much what happened is, as you know, Uther died by Arthas's hand.
Yeah.
And from there, pretty much he ended up in Bastion at towards the end, just skipping through stuff.
Yeah.
And I think, what's her name? Devos? Devos is the one that's trying to help him pretty much.
Call her Lady D.
No, it's Devos. Trying to ascend and everything. But he can't let go. And then finally she notices the wound on his soul, touches it, and then sees a flashback on when he got killed by Arthas's weapon, Frostmourne, and saw the runes. And that led into a whole thing about her pretty much talking to the leaders, explaining to them about the runes and that it came from the Maw.
Basically telling her, like, just leave it alone.
Yeah, leave it alone because the evil's been sealed. It shouldn't be out like that. But she's like, there's a mortal that's wielding the power of the Maw and everything.
But she's basically wanting to take it into her own hands and yeah.
And, going from there, they do get their revenge finally when Arthas does end up in Shadowlands from us killing him. Was not the right thing to do because I think he's supposed to first meet the Arbiter, which decides his fate on where he will go. And then from there, depending, I guess, where he goes, if his soul is worth saving, he would get probably a second chance, I guess. I think it works something like that. But instead, they break this cycle and they throw him straight into the maw. Because I wouldn't be surprised if we end up saving him. What? So anyway, so all that happens, and honestly, you know, my thing about this, I could be wrong. Expansion. So I'm not saying I heard this from somewhere. Yeah. And this is the spoiler part, is I think we are going to fight Devos, and I wouldn't be surprised if we do fight Uther as a raid boss. In some raid. Like both of them together, maybe.
Well, but you do the raids. I don't do the raids. Yeah. I do the questing, and then maybe if I am forced to go into a dungeon.
Yeah, but I wouldn't be surprised, and I think somebody put something up about it, but I don't know if it's both of them or one of them, but I wouldn't be surprised if we do fight them as, you know, a raid boss. Because technically, look at it, they broke the cycle. They weren't supposed to. I could see that, yes, you know, in Shadowlands, probably Bastion, they investigated, but they keep the cycle going, and they're not supposed to get revenge. If his spirit comes to Shadowlands, they leave it alone. You know what I mean? But instead, they took it in their own hands, and that's why it started messing things up. Yeah, which note to self, when you take things into your own hands, it never ends up good. Yeah. And now you got to look at it, because there's a lot of speculations. I know different YouTube channels are talking about it at this point. You know, think about it. Was this all the plan? Was it the plan in a way to push Devos to the edge of, yes, let's take it in our own hands because her people won't listen to her? Throw Arthas into the mall so the jailer will actually have access to him, like, there physically. You know what I mean? Because he was using the power. He was using the power of the jailer, you know, as you know, the Leech King. He had the wounds, everything.
Yeah.
So now you got to think about that. And was that what set everything going, that even Sylvanas started helping the jailer?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So now we got to figure out, was it all her fault? It could have been all her fault. If she didn't do what she did, we would not be in this situation.
Sylvanas is just hurt.
No, not Sylvanas. I'm talking about Devos. Like, if she didn't do it, it would just stop there.
No, because I'm thinking about Sylvanas opening up the whole thing for Shadowlands. My bad.
Well, yeah, but once again, we come back to, if Arthas was thrown in the maw, maybe, you know, Sylvanas would have not had that option to do that. And, you know, we wouldn't be in this situation now, or the situation we're getting pushed to. It's always because somebody messes up something. If you notice, every expansion, somebody does something, and then it causes the next expansion.
That's the cycle of life.
So, yeah. So that's it for that spoiler section there. So, I mean, for me, all done. What about you? Anything else you can think of?
Not at the moment, because then oh yeah, and another character I don't particularly like.
Oh god, she's back to that one.
Nah, because my brain was just like, wait, what? Okay. I know. Well, I actually don't like Bane. I don't like him either. I just realized.
So at this point, I think you might as well.
I don't like anybody. I don't like anybody. I don't like anybody. Except for Lady Sylvanas. She's awesome. And Pelia.
That's why I said she's Sylvanas loyalist.
But I'm not like, you know, oh, you can't kill Thanos because he was with Sylvanas. No. He had his own side thing. I know he would have betrayed my lady. I know he would have done it.
Oh, God.
We had to stop him before he even thought about doing it.
You done?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, guys. So once again, like we said in the beginning, we're sorry for uploading this late. If you're still with us hanging here.
Yeah.
You know, it was just a bunch of things going on last week and then even this weekend. So that's why we're uploading this late. Because we didn't want to miss this weekend. So you guys should see this at 2 o'clock uploaded. Next weekend, we should be back on normal schedule. So that means my stream may run a little late today, but whatever. But we try. So, guys, thank you for joining us.
Thank you again for hearing us ramble on.
And this podcast, if you're listening to on YouTube or something like that, this podcast is on Google, the Google Podcasts, and also is on Spotify and some other platforms. So definitely you could come there and listen to us. Normally it gets uploaded there first before you see on the YouTube channel. So definitely, you know, join us there. The other thing is, like I said, I have a YouTube channel. The YouTube channel is Blue Dragon Distro. Definitely, you know, come watch some of the videos we put up from time to time. And we have a store. Yeah. One sec. We'll get to that. So look up Blue Dragon Distro and subscribe and, you know, follow us there. We do have eBay store. If you look up Dark 2087, you know, you'll see some, you know, cups, MMO cups, and some other things and some fancy wording stuff that you designed. Yeah. So we got that. What else? Also, I stream on Twitch. What is it? Tuesdays, Thursdays from 8:30 to I normally put late because it depends on the guild. And then today, Sunday, was I'm gonna run late, but Sunday from 1 to about 4 or 5ish.
I don't stream very often, or I'm most likely on his stream, so you'll hear me ramble on too. And yeah, maybe one day I'll have a stream schedule. I don't know.
Yeah. And I don't know. I mean, I don't know if we could agree on it right now live, but for Final Fantasy, I know I want to do Crystal Chronicles. Do you want to stream that? I think about to put it on YouTube instead of editing.
I would have to get the game and see how it is, and hopefully I don't hate it within the first 10 minutes.
Well, I'd rather just play it like for the first time together because I think it's like one save file. You can't really change it.
All right.
So would you want to do that tomorrow night?
Yeah.
Monday night? So I guess, okay, you hear it from here. So I guess on YouTube.
Oh, yeah, today's Sunday.
Yeah, today is Sunday.
Everything is just running like in one day for me right now.
Yeah, so on our YouTube channel, we'll probably go live 7 o'clock on Monday. And hopefully everything works and nothing gets messed up. I have to test everything. I do everything on Twitch now and YouTube. All right, guys. Have a good one.
Thank you.
Bye.